I'm back with another video, and in this video I am doing another which is better, and maybe that's what I'll call this. I don't even know. I'm going to compare two brow products. I'm going to compare the NYX Micro Brow Pencil and the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Then I also use the NYX Tame and Frame and the Anastasia Dipbrow. So I used both of those this morning, and I'll show you like a little demo of how I did it. You can see I'm like in the morning, like I look really rough, but anyways, so I'm going to show you the demo of how I use these two products, and then I will show you how it lasted throughout the day, and then I will come back and talk to you guys about it. Okay, so here I am taking the NYX Tame and Frame and just using this brush and putting it on my brows. And now here's the NYX Brow Pencil in brunette, and I'm just filling in my brows as well. This brow is kind of funky. Like, you know how you have like that one brow that's not right? Well, this is this one. So it always takes me a while to get the front right. So that's what I'm doing there. Now I'm going to take that Anastasia Dipbrow and do the same thing and just kind of fill in my tail. And kind of go a little bit in the front. Not too much though. But I always like to use the pomades for the tail because my hairs are a little sparse there. Then I'm taking the Brow Wiz and just kind of filling in where I see needs it, especially the front part. I like to make that like a little bit lighter. And then I'm just taking this L'Oreal gel and putting it on both of my brows. Next, Anastasia. Just wanted to show you what my brows look like. This one is the NYX. So right here it kind of came off, but the tail still kind of stayed, so that's good. This one, the tail kind of faded, and this kind of stayed though, but it faded too. So this one, the tail kind of faded. So. Okay, so as you can see, they kind of do the same thing. There's nothing really that different about either of the products. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the NYX ones first. So the NYX ones, when I was using the micro pencil, they go on very smoothly. They kind of have a waxy kind of feeling, which is something I like because I feel like it keeps my brows down a little bit. But I did have to use two separate colors, so I had to use brunette and... here he is, and taupe, just so I could get the lighter like effect in the front of my brow. So I did have to use two brow pencils, but I feel like if you work with it you could end up using one, but I feel like it's just easier to use the taupe and just go in there and, you know, use a lighter color. As opposed to the Tame and Frame, it doesn't really, like, honestly, I would rather just use the pencil. This is kind of hard to work with. It is pigmented. It doesn't really blend out how I like. I don't know if you can see in the demo when I'm doing it, but it doesn't really blend out how I like it to blend out. Oh my god. Oh. When I'm using the spoolie. But as you could see, when I came back, this lasted longer on like my end tail than the Anastasia one. But okay, so, and these products are obviously cheaper. I will list them down below, or I will put them right here. I just forgot what they are. I know these are $10. I forgot what this is. Of course I did. Of course I did. So the Anastasia one, I have been using this one for forever. I literally have been using this one forever. I would always go in, buy a new one. I mean, $20 some, 22 I think, down the tube. They, for some reason, I use this like water. I can, like, all of a sudden, it'll be gone. They don't really differ in product amount. This is 0.003 ounces, and this is 0.003 ounces. Okay, they don't differ at all in size amount. So I don't understand why I go through these more than I go through these. These I keep a lot longer, and I mean, I do the same thing. I don't know if more product just gets distributed when you're using these, but I feel like before I found the NYX Micro Brow, I was going through these like crazy. This though held up a lot better in the front of my brow as opposed to the NYX micro ones. So I do feel like the Anastasia one is a lot more long lasting than the NYX one, but again, it is more expensive. So, and you go through it like crazy. Now the Dipbrow, a lot of people really love this product. You kind of have to work with it, but it is a great product. It blends out very nicely. Like if you put too much on your brow, you can go in with a spoolie and it gets rid of it. I didn't find that really with the NYX one, but as you could see in my thing and in my after the day was over with, this did come off like on my tail. So I don't know why it came off. I could have rubbed it during the day, but I mean, regardless, I want it to stay all day, especially when you pay so much for this. I forget how much it is. I will put it here, but especially when you pay so much for this. But I have had this for I don't even know how long, and I still have so much product, and when I do use it, I don't use that much product. But the same thing goes with this one. I mean, I've barely touched the surface, so I feel like they both will last a long time. I've had this one a lot longer than I have had this one, and the Dipbrow, it has yet to dry out, so that's really nice. The Dipbrow, you get 0.14 ounces. Oh, and then, with this one you get 0.18 ounces. So you get more in this one. So which one do I think is better? So when it comes to the pencils, I would recommend the NYX pencils. Just because they are cheaper and I don't go through them as fast. Like, I don't think I'll ever buy an Anastasia Brow Wiz anymore because these seriously do the exact same thing. Yes, it came off like in the top part here, but it's something I can deal with. And sometimes these fade too. So honestly, I love these NYX pencils, so I would recommend checking these out at Ulta. These are awesome. I've only seen them at Ulta. My friend said she got hers at Target, but I don't know. I just absolutely love these. I definitely recommend checking out these before you splurge and buy this one. Both are great products, but I recommend these. Then going with the pomades, or whatever these are called. So going with the brow pomades, I would recommend the Anastasia one. If you are looking for that, like if you have sparse hairs, I don't have sparse hairs. Like my eyebrows are thick, so if you do, I would recommend getting the Anastasia one. I think that it is definitely worth the money. This one is just so-so. I mean, it is still a great product, but it's just so-so. It's not anything to write home about. It's just, I mean, honestly, if you're gonna get a drugstore one, where is it? If you're gonna get a drugstore one, get the Milani one. This one's awesome. I like this one 10 times better than the NYX one, but that's a whole nother thing. So I definitely would recommend this one. I hope that this was helpful. I really like doing these which are better videos. I hope that you like them too. So I think I'm gonna continue to do them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.